And welcome back. My name is Megan. I'm an illustrator and handcraft artist, and this is my YouTube channel where I do a bunch of art related things. This is going to be a very busy week. A lot of prepping charms, finishing up, a lot of glazing, assembly, photographing, and I thought I would just take you through my whole process. And yeah, I hope you like it. Give this video a like if you haven't already. That helps me out a lot. It will really help out the growth of this YouTube channel, and it would mean a lot to me. And subscribe because I put out new videos every weekend. I feel like whenever I get a sticker wrap package, it's just like so exciting. I have so many of these. Oh, they're cute! Nice! Okay, so I restocked these. These are the Loaf Yourself stickers. I restocked them because they're like my most popular sticker. And then I got a new ones. This comic did really well on my Instagram, so I thought I would make it into a sticker. I sort of combined two of the most popular comics, so it just says, I'm a very serious artist. I'm glad that it rendered. I was worried that this smaller design wouldn't render very well, but
let's see now.
Look! Oh, it's cute!
They're so cute.
I was worried it wouldn't look good.
Oh, I'm so happy you picked this border color. It looks so good.
Yeah, yellow. I was worried it wouldn't look good, but it does look good. Oh, the last thing is a little acorn. It's just so much faster when you have a cutter, so hopefully these will make some really cute earrings for my next drop, or maybe the one even after that. But yes, end of this Saturday unboxing. Hello friends, it's voiceover me again. Throughout the video, I'm going to talk about the steps that go into preparing for the shop update the week that it happens. So step 1 is to finish painting all of my earring charms. I typically sell earrings, and those are really like the meat of the update, and painting used to take me ages, but I feel like I've learned that you need to streamline the process to just make it easier in general. I used to make a bunch of complex, intricate, and different designs, and that would take so long, like days. But I learned this concept that if you make simple designs and make a bunch of them at once, it's so much faster and easier for me. Who would have thought? And it's an interesting balance too, because while making a bunch of different designs does like excite and engage me creatively, it also really burns me out. So I've been trying to strike that hobby as a business balance of being able to create but not get artistic burnout. And since I've started making earrings, I've learned so much. I think I made my first batch in December, and it's March now, so I've had about, I don't know, like 5 or 6 drops so far. And this is my first batch using air dry clay. And there's a lot of perks that I've discovered just from experimenting with it. And one is that the paint gets absorbed into the clay really quickly, and as a result, it dries so much faster. And that really helps to speed up the process instead of having to wait like 30 minutes for everything to dry, because the paint sort of sits on top of polymer clay, rather with air dry it gets like sucked in. And another perk I'm really happy about is that the earrings are now much, much lighter. Earring weight is really important to me when designing and making earrings, because I know not everybody can wear like heavier earrings, and I know personally my ears get tired after a while if the earrings I'm wearing are too heavy. So having these air dry clay charms is so nice because honestly they feel really weightless and comfortable. This, and then this with a lotus design, and then a little bead at the bottom.
So if you think that the definition of motions are simply a request for the court to do something. The most common one that we're seeing are
I'm gonna just let these soak because I've just seen too many TikToks of people getting bugs out of their strawberries, and I know it's fine, like it's protein, but I don't like bugs, so. She's just not interested. The internet said cats like celery for the crunch.
Sit. Sit. Okay.
She picked her paw up.
So bad. It's food. It's food, baby.
Very interested. Very interested. She's not interested. I know. She'll seek out the spinach.
So I like that.
Oh. I have to glaze all of these and then finish glazing all of those there. So I'm gonna not bore you with all the glazing footage and then get back to you when they're all done. She's getting stuff stuck on her paws. It is Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. Yesterday I accomplished everything that I set out to do, which felt really good. I wanted to finish glazing everything, and glazing takes a long time, especially when I do multiple coats on different sides and I have all of these charms. So I also glazed I also use Liquitex acrylic gloss medium to glaze my frogs. Looks like this. I didn't use my Patico gloss because it's more expensive and I didn't want to use it on such big of an area. But I'm kind of regretting not doing it because I've never used this gloss before. It's just a typical acrylic sealant and it's glossy. It enhances gloss, extends color. Yeah, but it's oddly tacky. I've never used this before, so maybe that's just what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, it's very tacky. So this is the frog. As you can see, it is glossier. She's quite lumpy, so it has that glossy luster, but I mean, you obviously can't tell because you can't touch it, but it's a bit sticky, so I'm hoping that it'll dry out over time. These are all my charms. They look so good. I'm really happy with how they all came out. They're all so glossy and vibrant. I think the oranges look super cute too. They take less time to paint, but each pair has 4 oranges instead of 2. So it was a bit time consuming as well to just make all of them. And I think the lotus leaves came out really good. I'm glad I decided to give them a second coat because I just like I like this dark green. But yeah, let's assemble them. Spicy, I'm serious. You better not. Oh my god, spicy. Spicy, no. No. Shit. What do you have to say for yourself? Boop. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Not all of them are the same size. This one is actually much smaller. It's a bit extreme. Okay, we are back to the crafting. Step 3 is assembling all of the earrings. This step typically takes me like an entire day of working, so probably around 5 to 8 hours. I honestly don't time myself, and I know I should to help me better reflect my pricing, because I have a feeling I'm really underpricing myself. I just have trouble like getting the timer out, but I know there's an app for it. I should just download that and try it out next time. But assembly is my favorite part because I feel like the earrings really come to life. But this time I found that assembling the oranges was a bit harder because it was a newer design. Because for the frogs, all I have to do is create that linkage part at the top with 2 loops and the beads in the middle using an eye pin, and then I connect everything together, and that's become pretty easy for me since I've done it a lot and I've gotten those practice hours in. But for the oranges, if you can see, there are some jump rings at the bottom, and I use surgical steel for all of my parts because it's really hypoallergenic and I don't want my customers to have any reactions to the metals. But surgical steel tends to be very sturdy and strong, so you really need to put some force behind those pliers. So while I was trying to close a steel jump ring, my hand kind of slipped, and then a little chunk of my index finger popped off, and I had to wear a band-aid for the rest of my filming time. So I'm sorry if y'all look at my nasty band-aid, and I swear that stain is like the Neosporin ointment and is not blood. Tell me how messy my desk is. I don't know if this is super aesthetic looking, but whatever. This is just a look that I prefer because it kind of reminds me of how professional acrylic trims look. I just gotta add the hook. The first pair is finally done. I have a couple pairs of earrings left. I'm just finishing them up right now, and I feel like I'm getting into the groove of it, so I thought I would just chat while I'm working. I'd love to know what you guys do while you watch my videos, because I know some people like to do stuff, but I know others don't really like to have things on in the background while they work. So yeah, let me know. I'm curious. The other day I was on Instagram, as I am every single day. I saw this TikTok of someone making this really cute jewelry tray. Some of these comments I've been reading, jeez. I read a comment that was just like, just asking about process, which is like, I get it. I make crafts and I look at people's art all the time, and oftentimes like I'm super curious about like what glaze is that, what kind of brush they're using, especially if it's like a digital art, like how they make certain things. But I don't know, I forget what exactly the comment said, but the person asked for like more in-depth process or whatever, and then the artist responded like, I'm sorry, this is not a tutorial, so I won't be explaining everything. I'm just showing my process. The comments they got in return were really mean. I remember reading something that was just, oh, well, I guess the fact that you're not telling us, it must, like, that's telling that you're not telling us your process. And I was like, geez. Artists are never obligated to tell you how they make their art. Those that do share, obviously there's nothing wrong with that. And if people choose to share things, that's totally fine too. But also if people choose to not share, like, you gotta respect that. Yeah, you're not entitled to an artist's process or their materials or what they use. It's just, that's how it is.
Are you sleeping? Spicy.
She's asleep. Her face is against the shelf. Oh my god.
Spicy.
Oh my god, her face is against the shelf. Oh my god, she's literally sleeping with the thing there. And I guess some people just don't understand, but it's nonetheless still frustrating, you know? And even more so when you think about all the art theft that goes on all the time, which is really fueled by search engines and websites like Pinterest. It's even more reason for artists to not want to share what materials they use and stuff like that, because people are out there copying left and right. Extra not okay when you sell it. That's theft. And it's even worse when those people are called out and they like deny it or ignore it and just keep on doing what they're doing. And I totally understand everyone has to start somewhere and you want to learn, do that privately or get inspired from their work. There's such a big difference between inspiration and copying. Oh my god. Just show feet.
Wait, bag.
Show the people your little bag. It's so small.
I made this I bought this for apples. Remember?
Yeah, your apple bag.
I never got to use it. $5 for Oreos? Nestle
Yeah,
doesn't
it's a
need that
bit.
money.
You don't want the tinier one?
I would eat that all day.
Today is super overcast, so I'm gonna do my best with editing. I am just trying to take all my product photos, so I took this foldable table. Spicy, as you can see, is getting very involved, and I'm just gonna try to take some nice pictures. Can you see her?
I was reading somewhere on the internet that cats like being above. What is her father doing?
She's actually really high up. We have really high ceilings, so don't lick the shelf, you nasty. She licked me. Oh. No, no. It is Thursday and I finished photographing all of my earrings. I finished taking pictures of the stickers. All my pictures are done and I'm finishing up right now with my Etsy listing. So I'm just saving everything as a draft and then I can publish it tomorrow. Yeah, we're all on track, which is a good feeling. I feel like the first time I did an update, I did not anticipate how long it would take to do this process. Like it takes a couple hours to photograph everything and then edit them and then create the listings, which takes more time than you would think. I remember I said, okay, I'll just do it the morning of the update and I barely made the deadline I gave myself. So now I always give myself a whole day beforehand to take care of everything because after this I need to make the Instagram post for the update itself. So that also involves some designing and drawing some decorative items on Procreate. Look at all of them. They're all here and ready. So tomorrow all I'm gonna do is select all 4 on this page and then I'm just gonna hit publish and then we'll be done, which will be nice. I'm very, very excited to see if people like my stuff. I also decided that I'm not gonna be selling these frogs tomorrow. I had a couple people DM me on Instagram asking like, oh, when are these gonna be available? I keep on checking your Etsy store because I want to make sure I get one. And yeah, it feels bad, but it's okay. The reason I'm not selling them is because they're really tacky and I didn't know that going in. I saw a couple people using the Liquitex acrylic varnish. It's like the medium gloss varnish. So I was like, okay, well, if a bunch of people are using it and selling it on their clay pieces, it should be fine. So I kind of went in it with blind faith and it's really sticky. I feel like I talk so much about clay glosses. Not all glosses work for everybody and depending on the different kind of clay, there's always issues and everyone likes using a different kind. Like I personally don't like Varathane, but I know a bunch of people really love it. So it's a person-to-person thing too. But this Liquitex gloss was not good for me. It's really sticky. I know there's a bunch of factors that are involved in whether something becomes tacky. Like if it's really damp in your house, it can cure a particular kind of way. If you make it too thick, I don't know. Anyways, I don't feel comfortable selling these because I don't want people to have them on their desks and then use them and then in a month they're just covered in dirt and it's just not a good look. So anyways, people clearly like them. So I'm going to work on improving them for the 2nd gen frogs that will be available in my April update. So I hope to make like 10 or 12, maybe a larger amount rather than just selling 2 because I feel like there is a good amount of interest and the more times I do something, it's bound to improve. So I finished up my Instagram post that I'm gonna post tomorrow when the shop goes live. And I even incorporated some type as one of the best fonts in Consolata. Because I've been really into typography lately and I want to incorporate that in the stuff I do. And then I have this, it says new sticker for serious artists. And then this one is just featuring all the new earrings. That one's been around. And then there you go. It's pretty short, but I think it has all the necessary information. Oh my god, what is she trying to do? What are you gonna do, Spicy? You wanna go up there? I don't think you should. You can't get down. Oh god, here we go. Julie, look, she's trying to get up there. Yep. Spicy, I don't think you should. Oh my god. There's nowhere else to climb. I don't know why you put your 2 little paws there. Julie, look. It's Friday. My shop update is in like 4 hours. and it feels good that everything is done. All I have to do is write the Instagram post, but I don't think that'll take too long. So yeah, all I have to do is when it turns 1, hit a bunch of buttons, and then we'll be in business. I hope people like it. It's always like the fear that you're gonna spend a lot of time on something and like no one's going to buy it. I think my last word of advice in running a shop and holding shop updates is to do what you want to do. I spoke about this in my how to sell your art online without a bunch of followers video, and I'll leave it in the cards up so you can watch it. I worked really hard on it, and I feel like I answered a bunch of great questions in that video. But something that I really want to reiterate is that if you are just starting out especially, or just like you want to sell your art, don't feel like you have to emulate a lot of what very popular and successful artists are doing, or very visible artists are doing, because I feel like in the beginning I felt like I had to do that, and I felt like I had to get like a bunch of stickers and manufacture washi tapes and all these things. But as a smaller artist and someone who's just starting out, you might not have all that money and capital to go into buying all of these things straight off the bat. And just like, I felt like because that's what I was seeing, that I thought, okay, this is the only way to do shop updates. This is the only way to run a shop. But it's really not. Like, you could really just make one thing and sell that one item on Etsy or Big Cartel. Packing station is all prepped for the updates. I got my earrings right there. In this box, I have some random stuff like bubble wrap. I have my stamp. I have this twine I got. This is an extra pair of earrings that I wrapped. And then some nice green tissue paper I saved that I want to reuse in some orders. This is just some easy stuff on hand. My thank you cards right here, and I have 2 froggies here for moral support. We've made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this long of an amount of time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.